this one is, the doors are wide open. Espresso macchiato. Hey everybody, welcome to Blogovision. Today we are analyzing Eesti Laul submissions for 2026 Eurovision edition in Vienna next May. And I obviously have been based in Tallinn for 10 years, so I'm super excited for the country to do well. Last year it was a blast with Espresso Macchiato. Yeah, I hope you also love the song. It reached the 3rd place, so huge success for Estonia.
No stress, no need to be depressed.
And if you're here for the first time, please subscribe, give me a like, and let's start without further ado. Let's go. First up is a couple of facts about Estonia. We need to remember and know the history of its participation in Eurovision. That is 30 participations up to this date. Victories only one in 2001 with Come On Everybody, Let's Sing Along by Tanel Padar and Dave Benton. Do you remember that song? Most probably you don't, because it was quite a while ago, which means it would be so nice if Estonia came up with something in the lines of, well, success of Tommy Cash. Estonia came last only once, it was in 2016, and out of 21 times with the semifinals, it progressed to the final 11 times, which is quite decent, you know. So Estonia has been doing relatively successfully, you know, relatively well in Eurovision history. Will it be the case this year? We have 12 songs to analyze. Let's go. I will only be listening to the first verse and the first chorus, and if the song does not catch me, doesn't, you know, give us the wow factor, then we'll move on to the next one, because 12 songs, 3 minutes each, means we'll be here till, you know, tonight, till midnight, and I don't want to waste your time and my time by listening to the songs which are probably not going to make it to even the final of Eesti Laul, forget to the top 10 or 20 of Eurovision this year. And Minimal Wind. Minimal Wind is participating in Eurovision steadily, and they were pretty good last year. I mean, I loved their song. For some reason, their entry last year didn't make it as high as we would hope. You know, many Eurovision bloggers were hoping for a high result for them. They really did a great job last year. Even in my rankings, they went from somewhere there to up here. This time they're collaborating with Ant, another participant who likes to try his chances at Eurovision. Okay, we got a ballad, expectedly. Oh, that's the Jagala waterfall, which I like taking a look at both in summer and winter. Yeah, beautiful place. I like the duo. I like how their voices combine, you know. Very gentle, very Estonian as well, but in English, yeah. Yeah, Ant's voice is always that super soft voice. He was one of my favorites last year, now I remember, and somehow didn't catch, you know, so many listeners as I hoped he would have. Very dramatic song. It is dramatic. I like the unison, I like the voices, how they sound together. I'm not sure the song is very memorable though, you know, so I am stopping at this point and moving on to the next one. I wish this was more sort of out there dramatically. It would be more sort of captivating in terms of progression of musical instruments, and then the chorus would stand out, but it's really slow paced, and in, you know, I'm pretty sure there is development coming up, but in Eurovision, as I like to say, it's all about first impressions, and from the first impression, first minute, nice song, beautiful, romantic, not gonna do much in Eurovision. We are moving on to Klischerik, I think you pronounce, and Max Jolly Roger. Jolly. Have a jolly Christmas, everyone. What the are we looking at? What? Yeah, I expected something hip-hop-ish, rap-ish. Welcome to Estonia, okay. Musta värvi, yeah. Everything in black, we're all in black. Yeah. Alright, is it more like Lux lifestyle of a rapper video? Okay. But we're listening to the song, right? More than the music video. I see why Estonian audience would be considering it radio friendly. Eurovision would not appreciate it. No. No, I'm sorry, no. It would be a success on local radio stations, pretty sure. It's something to sort of chill to, you know. Next summer, most probably, it will be played quite a lot at Jaani, which is San Juan, São João, or whatever you want to call it in other countries. But for Eurovision, that will not do. Although it has 4.5 stars on Eurovision World, that tells you something. People appreciate this kind of songs. Jaani already represented Estonia. The song is called The Game and also has 4.5 stars on Eurovision World. So I think she's already got quite a lot of fans over the years. And I know that she's a charismatic young lady. Okay, somehow I expected it to be in Estonian, but it's in English. Yeah? I don't know why I expected it to be in Estonian, it's called in English. A bit minimalistic musically, I must say, yeah. So far, very sugary pop. But Jaani is a pop singer, so there isn't much to sort of other to expect. The chorus is, yeah, quite striking. Yeah. But musically super minimalistic, like super minimalistic. Like this is something even in Montenegro that underwhelmed me. There is not enough of music. Because Eurovision, even though you have only live vocals, is very much now about pre-record, is very much about backing vocals. You need this massiveness. You need to be Conchita Wurst, right? You need to be JJ in terms of power, of effect. So I am stopping at this point. It's a lovely song for Estonian public, but to compete, not very competitive, not very competitive. So I am moving on to Grete Paja. I'm not sure I know the name though. Taivas jäi üles. People who know, the participation of Grete in other competitions, let me know. Do we know her well? Although the face does look a bit familiar. Okay, I'm expecting something very club, yeah. Very dense and electronic. As usual for club songs, it starts with a bit of, just a little bit of keyboards and stuff, and then we'll go to some club chorus, yeah. Very Scandinavian, very Estonian/Finnish in sound. Again, not Eurovision material. This reminds me of Köln, which participated in Eesti Laul last year, and many Eurovision bloggers liked it. It was alright for me, but again, we are talking take it to a club competition, electronic stage. This is not Eurovision. Even though we had the DJ from San Marino, a member from April 65, making it to the final last year.
Let me see some hands up!
Thank you very much. Thank you, Grete. Great club music, whatnot, but again, not for Eurovision purposes. The next singer we're looking at is Laura Pritz. I don't think I'm familiar with the name. The song is called Warrior, and there are quite a few Warrior songs in Eurovision. We remember Amber from Malta. Why only 2.5 stars on Eurovision World so far? We'll find out soon. Is it really that bad? Oh, okay, punkish sounding. Punkish it is. All right, it's very specific to taste. The video is better not even to look at, very distracting. Yeah, I'll just try to concentrate on the sound so far. Why so much distortion on the voice? I'm not sure I like it. Yeah, again, minimalistic in music. Estonia is going super minimalistic this year, yeah. Like, why invite 5 musicians? We can record it with 1 musician, keyboard, computer, studio, and voice, yeah. Alright, it's a punk rock song, sort of female empowerment track. But again, the music video is super distracting, yeah, I'm sorry. Alright. We had a punk singer last year in Eesti Laul 2025, and she did better than many expected. Because if you deliver it on stage with the right oomph, you know, with the right sort of feisty personality, with this self-confidence over the roof, you can reach quite, you know, some heights. In terms of Eurovision stage, not exactly the cup of tea for many of us, and I think it's not that palatable for most audience in Eurovision. So far, my favorite probably remains the first one by Ant and Minimal Wind. Let's keep going. 6 o'clock song by Marta. What's your name? Marta Picani. Picani. Sounds very interesting. The last name is quite unusual. Okay. A bit of... I'm gonna take my horse. Sort of country cowboyish genre. And whiskey, don't forget. Yeah, no, it's very low key, you know. If you are going this country western style, it has to be very rhythmical to catch audience at Eurovision. We've had quite a few. Let's remember this Outlaws. Yeah, was it the Netherlands? Like really, you know, didn't live up to expectations a few years ago, trying this Western cowboy style. You know, fine for summer festivals to hop along, sing along, but not for Eurovision. I don't know. It's not to my taste. From me, 2 out of 5 stars, honestly, in my personal view. But, well, we're here to exchange opinions, right? And mine is, unfortunately, that it is not a Eurovision potential. Oh, we've got NOЕP. Okay, NOЕP, this big sensational singer in Estonia who is also super popular in Scandinavia. Days Like This is the song by NOЕP. I don't know why the name sounds as if I've already heard it before. But big expectations, yeah, high expectations on NOEP, yeah. Trying your best to go to Eurovision too, yeah? He's always so like calming, you know, NOEP's personality, and I've been to his shows a few times. He's always like so chill, you know, you expect sort of harmony vibes from the style. His voice has improved so much. He's not that he was a bad singer in the first place, but it's now very sort of, yeah, this deep and a bit low voice as well, you know, very experienced singer. Interesting. Not usual for Eurovision. Not bad, not bad. I can see how I'm chilling to this, you know, enjoying it on live stage, even though I'm not like an electronic/club person at all. But how much is this Eurovision again? It's like it's a well-packaged track, you know, well-produced, well-packaged, well-made, thought out. On Eurovision stage, things can turn upside down in terms of if people are not in the mood to sort of go left or right in terms of genre and are more like, we want pop song after pop song after pop song. This can become sort of an outsider, you know. Like, I don't know, if this was chosen for Eurovision, would this make it to the final? Would it even qualify or not? It would be like borderline, I think. It would be borderline. I wouldn't, I like to bet on who passes to Eurovision final, and I wouldn't know what to do with this song. I would not know. But beautiful voice, well packaged, well done, well done. So moving on to Olli. Olli is this young, up and rising talent in Estonia who already made it to the top 3 of Eesti Laul twice. Will he repeat the success this time with the song Slave? Sky's the limit for sure. Keep trying. Olli must represent Estonia one day, better sooner than later. The verses are always, yeah? Good. He's good at songwriting. Ooh, so fast-paced. Yeah, so fast-paced. Why do I hear as if there is some kind of Bedwetter's influence in the song, The chorus is more on the punk Bedwetter's side. Bedwetter's came 3rd in the same competition when Olli submitted his first song to Eurovision.
Not afraid of the monsters creeping in my bed. I wanna have them here.
And then later they collaborated on Death Row. But I must say that this song so far is less impressive for me than the previous 2 submissions, Venom and My Friend. Those were more of post-grunge, original, kind of Nickelback meets 3 Days Grace style. This is more on the punk side, not Olli's best submission so far. So we are moving on to the next contestant. There comes the next contestant. And that is Robert Linna. The Linna family, the father and the son, are very famous here, but I'm not expecting much because, yeah, it's usually in the folk genre and very sort of nature vibes, And why not drink a margarita in front of cactuses and palms in some palm park? Super chill, very sleepy. Not gonna do anything on the Eurovision stage. Nope. So, with all respect to Linna family and their history and the father and the son, all the best of luck. Estonia probably loves you. You might even make it to the final because that's Estonian thing. I mean, final of Eesti Laul, but it's not something that international audience will easily connect to. So Stockholm Cowboys are next. Last man standing. Will they be the last men standing in this competition when it comes to top 3 super final of the 3? I don't know what to expect. Drinking from the barrel. And again, we are taking our horse down the old town road of Tallinn. Good that we have the lyrics because, it's easier to relate, to sing along to. Why would you drink from the barrel? I don't know, it's like an interesting, weird combo. Club meets Western. Am I a fan of it? Not of this trippy part, for sure not. The chorus is taking it away from the song, I think. I would have preferred it how it started. Like, it's a better submission for Eesti Laul, from Eesti Laul to Eurovision than others so far, I think. But, it wouldn't get 4.5 stars from me, I think, because at some point it just becomes sort of irritating with this, this acid sounds. I'm not a fan of those. I'm not. And we've got Uliana. Uliana sounds Ukrainian, as she probably is, with the rhythm of nature. We are again going to the fields, to the grass, to the, nature vibes. And yes, it is very Slavic, very Eastern European. It is in Ukrainian language. Well, there are many Ukrainians now living in Estonia, and obviously many of them would be singers, and why not try and participate in Eesti Laul, I guess. The question is, can it have any Estonian vibes as well, or just Ukrainian from top to bottom? Again, we are going to dance vibes in the chorus, yeah? it's fun, you know. The chorus is, yeah, but it's, you know what, guys, it reminds me of Соловей from Ukraine, very very much. I think too much.
Я з тобою люблюся, я з тобою люблюся, поки ти зна. Весняночка, паняночка, заглянь у віконце, заспівали співаночку.
Yeah, I see where she, you know, takes her inspiration from for Eurovision. The chorus is in Estonian, so it's an interesting mix of Ukrainian verses and Estonian choruses. Dance, sing, happy vibes, sing along. Would I vote for it? I don't know. I don't know. At least it's palatable, you know. It's relatable. I think it's this kind of cozy summer nights or spring. Although I think I see snow on the ground because they were filming just now. No, Estonia already enjoys its first snow and white Christmas. Yeah, I see why Estonian audience would vote for it to pass to represent Estonia. I see why all the Ukrainian diaspora obviously would. I see why other countries would support a track like that from Estonia. So probably it would be a safer, you know, contestant from Estonia to make it to the final this time. Am I a fan of the song that much? I've never been a fan of particularly this genre. Even Соловей was not my favorite. So if you guys love Соловей, you are probably enjoying this very much. I am moving on. And the last contestant to look at for today is, who do we have? Vanilla Ninja. Welcome back to Eurovision. And we already know Vanilla Ninja from their previous participation. Many people think it's the best or one of the best submissions from Estonia in years. Yes, so too epic to be true. Is it too epic a song for Eurovision or just epic enough to be remembered and to qualify? I am all ears. Oh, just like that, we start with too epic to be true. Yeah. You mean it will be also punk rock, pop punk kind of attitude? Okay. Oh, you can see, huh? Yeah, that girls are no longer Britney Spears aged, but it is already hardcore pop rock established experienced singers. Retro vibes, very 90s vibes anyway. Pretty much Vanilla Ninja in its genre from the 90s, you know. Would I ever vote for this in Eurovision? Not me, guys. And it's not epic enough, I think, to make it twice, you know, from Estonia to Eurovision, and with the semifinals happening. Even though this year we'll have a smaller amount of countries competing and only 3 or 4 countries will not make it from each semi, I think this would struggle to qualify. This would really struggle to qualify. So if Estonia chooses Vanilla Ninja this time, I know they have a lot of fans. Many would want to see these powerful women on stage again. I am not a believer in this track. I'm sorry. So what do we have? Given the options we have, Estonia, what could we choose? We could send Oli with the pop rock song, but it's also a bit too punk to be loved by many Eurovision fans. It could potentially qualify, but it could also deliver the worst result for Oli, obviously, in Eurovision, compared to if Estonia had chosen him with My Friend or Venom before. If you haven't heard those songs, check those out. Those were the killers. This one might at least qualify, but it would qualify, I think, in Eurovision, but wouldn't make waves, you know. Anton Minimal Wind, quite beautiful sounding, balladic, but sort of not enough again to attract, you know, people to vote for, like, to, you know, press that button, like vote. NOЕP probably is the most well packaged song of this selection. I think, yeah, he would probably, just like Ole, it's not a guaranteed qualification to the final of Eurovision if Estonia chooses him to represent the country. But he does have this, you know, personal charisma like Ole. He has also this established sort of self-confidence, that he doesn't really try to be like someone else, and he might sort of at least represent Estonia decently. Yeah. And Uliana, yeah, rhythm of nature, just like Stockholm Cowboys, but Stockholm Cowboys caused my ears a bit of irritation, so I would skip, honestly. Uliana, yeah, is an interesting mix of Ukrainian and Estonian language and this folky, dancey vibes. I think we are definitely going to see Uliana in the super final of Eesti Laul. Will she come first or second or third? That is to be seen. But this year there will not be like a very clear sort of like Tommy Cash won with 83% overwhelming result in super final of Eesti Laul, which means like there wasn't even much of a chance for anyone else. This one is, the doors are wide open, but the chances of qualification will be Estonia will struggle this year. I will put it this way. Estonia will struggle with the selection we have. If there are no revamps, and Estonia usually doesn't revamp their songs, it might not be the best year for Estonia to shine on Eurovision stage. So top or flop, write in the comments about the songs that we've listened to, who your personal favorite is. Are you an Oli fan, a NOЕP fan, a Uliana fan, Vanilla Ninja fan, a Jaani fan? I want to know. Let me know, and have a fantastic day. Do check out my other videos, as I do a lot of interviews with Eurovision participants, and see you in my future videos. Thank you for staying here. Subscribe if you still have not. Buy me a coffee if you would like to reward me for my hard work and editing all the reactions for you. See you guys. Bye.